than 70% of Peru is covered by dense rainforests. Like here, some 400 kilometers from the capital, Lima. It's home to the Shankia tribe. Armando del Arca Hanamani has spent his whole life in the rainforest. He's been harvesting caoutchouc, or natural rubber, since he was a child. The 80-year-old goes into the forests nearly every day to show young men how it's done. It takes 4 hours for enough sap to collect before it can be used. For Armando, the rainforest means everything.
The
rainforest is my life. It's our mother. This is where we get our medicine, our food. We use the wood for various things, for furniture and our homes. So for us, the forest is like family. It gives us life. It gives us water and clean air. For us, all that is part of our life.
There was a rubber boom in Peru a century ago, but trade then dried up. Now the indigenous people have once again begun to harvest it to make latex. It's part of a project meant to help the locals secure an income, halt illegal logging, and provide an alternative to planting drug crops. 500,000 hectares of forest has already been protected. That's almost the size of the island of Cyprus. These are the latex mats after they're processed. From here, they're sold to the rubber industry in Lima and abroad. The German development agency, GIZ, supports 13,000 people in the Amazon with financial aid and technical training.
Natural rubber makes sense because currently there's a market niche in Peru. Those who use it currently buy it in Malaysia and Guatemala and pay 10 sol per kilogram. If they get 10 sol for it here, the companies in Lima can save on all the custom duties which drive up the costs.
The German experts aren't just working in the rainforest. They also advise government officials in Lima who have now begun thinking about deforestation since they know how important the forest is in balancing the climate.
In Peru, deforestation accounts for 50% of all carbon emissions. That's why the international forest protection projects play such a key role here.
Back in the tropical forest, some villages are so remote that they can only be reached by boat. In the village, there's a traditional welcome by the residents. The people here live off what they harvest from the forest. At an annual fair, the school children present local fruits, fish, and medicinal herbs. This woman explains the different uses of the plants. The project helps the children become aware of how important their environment is and that the forest needs preserving. For every hectare of protected area, the villages receive 10 sol, that's around €3, from the Peruvian government. The village chief already has plans for using the money.
Beyond the rubber, the younger people who are currently undergoing training in the field will have an income. Maybe they'll go on to become engineers. We will multiply the money and invest it to train our young people, to boost agriculture and other things.
The remaining natural rubber is processed, mixed with water and formic acid. The sap from the trees provides the base for making latex. That helps families now earn around 200 euros each month. That's higher than the average per capita income in Peru. They proudly show us the result. The rubber has provided a real alternative and brought much-needed money to the region.
We believe that this initiative to preserve our forests helps our communities to create seed money. That's because the problem in the communities is the poor economic conditions. Without seed money, it's difficult to start anywhere in the first place. We have the raw material, but we can't harvest it or sell it on the market.
That's definitely changing, as the celebration for this year's plentiful rubber harvest shows.